Hello friends, Shayla here, and I am here with another video for you. Today's video is the releases on my radar video for May 2019. If you are not familiar with this series on my channel, what I do is I talk about the books and manga releasing in the month of May that I am genuinely excited about and will most likely be picking up. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into this list. There's a lot going on. May 7th is going to break the bank for me, I think, but I am really excited about each and every one of these releases, so let's just go ahead and dig right in. The first one we're going to mention is actually one that I was sent for review from my friends at Forever Romance, and that is The Summer House by Jenny Hale. This is a summery contemporary romance, obviously at like a lake house or a beach house. I haven't looked too deeply into the description because it is so short. It's not even 300 pages, so I don't necessarily want to spoil myself. But I am excited to be digging into this, and I'm always so grateful when they're willing to continue to send me things to read. Next, we have The Bride Test by Helen Huang. Those of us who read romance are anxiously anticipating this release. From my friends who have already gotten a copy and been able to read it, they didn't love it quite as much as they loved The Kiss Quotient, but they did still really enjoy it, so I am looking forward to this release. Next, we have Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is their next series they're going on an adventure with. This is another young adult sci-fi series. Again, I don't know too much about this one yet, but it is on my radar because I'm excited to see what people say and think about it. Next, we have a summery style contemporary, and that is Somewhere Only We Know by Maureen Gu. I have not read I Believe in a Thing Called Love, but I do love the song Somewhere Only We Know, and I am obsessed with the band Keen. I miss them all the time. So I am actually really excited for a book that might feature some of their songs and lyrics. So it's definitely on my radar for that reason, but these are always, from everything I've heard, they're always really cute contemporaries, so that's never a bad thing for me. Next, we have Dark Shores by Danielle Jensen. This is a young adult pirate book. Not much more I can say about it other than it's a pirate book, and why not have me some pirates for summer? And the last one on the book side of this list for May 7th is Her Royal Highness by Rachel Hawkins. This is a new one in her Royals series. They just recently rebranded the first book in the series as Prince Charming, and now here's Her Royal Highness. I've heard really good and cute things about it, so I am really excited to dig into this one. All right, now let's jump into the manga. My amazing friends over at Viz Media sent me an early copy of like my most anticipated release all year, and this is coming out on May 7th, and that is Snow White with the Red Hair Volume 1. We are finally getting a physical English publish of this one. Thank you again to my friends at Viz. I have a first impressions video coming up about this particular one, and it's glorious. If you want to see me fangirl over it, you will see it in that video because, man, I fangirled. But this is a fantastic series. There is an anime for it if you're more into anime, but I do highly and strongly suggest picking up this series. Next, we have Shortcake Cake Volume 4. I continue to collect Shortcake Cake and enjoy it, and I just continue to love the story. I continue to love the characters. This is a boarding house, high school style shoujo, and it is just beyond cute. Next, we have Our Dreams at Dusk Volume 1. This is again another new series that's on my radar. It's getting a lot of buzz for the rep that it has, and the art style looks absolutely fantastic, so believe me, I will be trying this one out. Next, we have Dr. Stone Volume 5. I am keeping up on what's releasing with this particular series. I've started reading it, I'm enjoying it, and I think I might continue to read this via their Shonen Jump app rather than continuing to purchase. I've purchased the second volume. We'll see how I feel at the end of that. If I'm not sure I want to keep physically collecting it at that point, then I will just continue through the app until I know for sure. And then we also have Volume 3 of Kakuryou Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. That one's a mouthful. But again, I continue to enjoy this series the further I get into it. I know there is at least one season of an anime out of this one, and again, I continue to enjoy it. Now we're moving on to May 14th. On May 14th, we have The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. This is one that I am obviously excited for. I have recently become a Christina Lauren fan. Do have a NetGalley e-arc of this one, so I will be reading it sooner rather than later, and it's going to be a good time. Next, we have a novella from my friends over at Forever Romance, and that is Unbroken by Jay Crownover. This is a cowboy style novella. I'll tell you more thoughts once I read it. Again, I do have an e-arc of this one. Next we have Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. Everybody and their dog that I watch has already gotten their hands on this one and they're thoroughly enjoying it. It looks nothing but adorable and sweet, and I think it's going to be really fun. Next we have There's Something About Sweetie. This is the next one from, I believe it's Sandhya Menon that's doing these. And this one's got a plus size main character, so I'm interested to see what the plus size rep looks like, and it's going to be interesting to see how I feel about this one. And then we also have Stepsister by Jennifer-Donnelly. This is a Cinderella twist where we're reading about the stepsister. Again, I think it looks interesting. I'm a little hesitant. We'll see how I feel about it. No manga for that particular week, so if I can't pick up some the week before, I'll pick them up that week. All right, now we're moving on to May 21st. May 21st, we have A Love Like Yours by Robin Huber. This is a, I think, more new adult aged contemporary romance coming out from Forever Romance, so I'm excited to dig into that one. We also have The Royal Secret by Lucinda Riley. This one just looks amazing to me. It looks good. I'm gonna try it. We do have a lot of manga on this particular week. Some of it brand new and some of it stuff that I'm just obsessed with. So the first one we have is Blank Canvas, My So-Called Artist Journey, Volume 1. This is by the amazing Akiko Higashimura, who does Princess Jellyfish and Tokyo Terroraba Girls. This is supposed to be kind of an autobiographical style story, so I'm really excited to be digging into this one. Next we have Love in Focus Volume 2. I did a first impressions of Volume 1. I will leave that linked for you guys so you can get some details on the story. This is a short 3-volume series. We'll be getting the third one in July, I believe. So I'm just really excited to be keeping up with this short, cute, contemporary shoujo. Next we have Overlord Volume 10. As these continue to come out in manga form, I continue to collect them. I continue to enjoy the series with each volume, so this is one that I'm just taking volume by volume. If I don't like the volume, I'm not going to continue collecting. That's just where I'm at with it. Next one, we have a second volume in a series that I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep going with. We'll see. And that's Urusei Yatsura, Volume 2. The first one had some toxic masculinity kind of stuff going on in it, and a totally pervy teenage boy. So I'm still on the fence as to whether I will actually pick that one up, but I will most likely check it out from the library or try to get it through the Shonen Jump app and go from there. And then last one for this week is Happy Sugar Life Volume 1. Again, this is one I will most likely be doing a first impressions on, and it's just cute and something new and on my radar. There's a lot of new stuff coming out this month that I am excited about in the manga space. All right, now we are moving on to May 28th, so the end of May. First, we have Rebel by Beverly Jenkins. This would be my first Beverly Jenkins read. I've heard really good stuff about her writing, and I've heard that, you know, when it comes to consent and all those kind of things, she's very good at all of it, and she's very good at representing people of color, and so I really wanted to give her writing a chance. We've got 2 coming out from my friends at Forever Romance. They're a series that I'm continuing on in. The first one is Cowboy Rebel. This is from the Longhorn Canyon series. This is a cowboy series where I am thoroughly invested in these cowboys and their families, and I just think it's a great time. And then the next one is A Rogue by Night by Kelly Brown. I really like how Kelly Brown writes her historical romances. Her females are always strong, consent is always clear. It's fantastic. I always really like them. Next we have The Kingdom by Jess Rothenberg. This one got on my list because of my friend Bethany over at Beautifully Bookish Bethany. She did a great review on that. I will actually leave that linked down below for you so you can go and check that out. The last book for the month of May that I'm interested in is I Love You So Mochi by Sarah Kuhn. Now, Sarah Kuhn is an author where I've read other books of hers and I've enjoyed her writing well enough, but I didn't really love the story. It was more superhero-y, and that's not always my MO. So I'm really excited about this cute Asian-inspired contemporary. I think it's going to be adorable. And then the last 2 here, I've got LDK Volume 13. I've read the first 4 volumes of this one. I think I'm going to continue to collect it digitally for now, just because I don't know how long this sucker is going to get, and 2, it's just hard to find locally, so I think it's just going to be a digital collect or just a slow collect as I have the extra funds. And last but not least is Sweetness and Lightning Volume 12, which is the final volume of Sweetness and Lightning. My journey with Sweetness and Lightning is going to end, so it's kind of bittersweet. I'm excited to see how she chooses to end it, and I really just look forward to it, even though I'm 99% sure I will cry as I read most of that volume. I feel like Sweetness and Lightning was one of the first series I was truly like fully attached to as it was releasing. And so it's just going to be bittersweet to kind of get to the end of this story. I'm pretty sure I know what the author's going to do with it, and I could technically go to Crunchyroll and read it all right now, but I'm going to wait till I have my physical copy and just enjoy it that way. So, all right guys, those are the releases on my radar for the month of May. Let me know in the comments down below about any releases that you are interested in, especially if they are firsts in series or books you think I will genuinely enjoy. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.